Okay, red cages, which is Japanese sums. Is it P-cross? Like X sums coloring, okay? Clues are in columns 1 and 2, and rows 1 and 2. Okay, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Clues are pink. And if there's a cage, the sum is known to be in the small digit, the corner, times 10 plus the value in the cage. It's a little confusing. We'll figure it out as we get there. Once we see one, we'll figure it out. Cage. So if cage has a little 1 and a 4 was placed into it, the clue would be 14. Oh, okay. Got V's. Ambiguity rules apply. 4 dots. And they can represent any ratio. Okay, the dots I'm assuming are consistently the ratio, so all blue dots will be, if a blue dot is 1, 3, then all blue dots are 1, 3. Pink lines are either Renban or German whispers. Okay, more of these optional lines. Great. Okay, so this is the sum line, this is the sum, this is sum, so this is 30 something. It goes into a V here. This is a 10 something, this is a 10 something. And we only have pink colors, right? Okay. And we have some ratios, and we have some ratios. So I'm assuming one of these has to be 2, and the other one has to be 3. Because we have a contiguous, right? Otherwise, we have 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4 would require 1, 4, 16, which is not possible. Because we don't have Schrodinger's this time around. So we can do 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 8, and we can do 1, 3, 9 as well. So with that in mind, this is either a 2, 4, or 3 in here, which means this is a 1, 2, or 3. This also has to be a V, right? So it can be 1, 2, 4. I think that's it. 1, 2, 4. So it's 1, 4, or a 3. And then now we have this one here, which could be 2, 4. So this can't be a 1. It could be a 3. This can't be a 4 though. It can't be a 1, 2, 4, for example. So it could be 1, 3, 9, and 2, 4, 8. Can't be a 3, so this can't be a 2. Which means this can't be a 1? No, it could be a 1, 3. It's gonna be 2, 4, 8, or 1, 3, 9 that way. Okay, that doesn't give us a lot to play with. We do have 1, 2, 3, and 4 all allocated here. So this will affect this one, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which means 5 doesn't work with any of those. 6 can become a 2 or a 3. 7 doesn't work with any of them. 8 can become a 4. 9 can become a 3. But if this was a 1 to 3 ratio, this can't be a 9, because this would be 1, 3, 9, so this can't be 9. Similarly, if this was a 2 ratio, this would be 2, 4, 8, so this can't be an 8. So this always is a 6. Nice. So it goes into a 2 or a 3. Ah, then this one pivots down. So 8 will have to go into a 4, 9 will have to go into a 3. These two are the same number, they're different than this number. And then has to go back to this number, which only works for the 2, right? 2, 4, 8, 4, 2. I think that's the case. 2, 4, 8, 4, 2 leaves us with a 1, 3, 9 over here. This can go into a 1. Alright. And then this can only go up to a 2. Now we have a different ratio here. We already used 2s and 3s. Are they only use 1 each? Or can they be the same? Oh. Huh. We had made the assumption that they had to be all different ratios. I'm going to keep with that assumption because that seems to make the most sense to me. 1, 2, 2, 4. Okay, so this can only be a 3, 6. If this is a 6, then this is a 3 ratio. Oh, then this could have been... Then this could be a 3 still? Yes, no? Ah, it could be a 4, 8. Right? Because this can't be a 3 ratio. 1, 3, 2, 6, 3, 9. So it could be a 4 ratio. So this could go up to an 8. This is a 4. So now over here, we can have 1, 4, 1, 4, 2, 8. We can go 2, 8 this way. And that's it, right? 1, 4, 2, 8. Yeah, great. And then this is a 3 ratio, which means this goes up to a 6. We have another color dot. Cool. Let's take a look at this one first. This is a 2 ratio, so 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 6. This has to be a 4, 8. In here, how about this one here? 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 6. Let's be a 3, 6. Doesn't give us many options over here. We have 1, 5, 7, 9. This one cannot be a 1 or. Okay, so far we had this is a 2 ratio, 3 ratio, this is a 4 ratio. Could we have a 5 ratio here? Yes, I think so. This could be a 1, 5. Still works thematically. 3 has to be here. 5, 7. Let's say the other 5, 7. Oh, we have a line. What do the lines do again? Lines, we haven't seen the line for a while. They are Renban or German whispers. Cool. 3 length Renban. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7 still works. That's the only one that works. If it was a Renban. 5, 7, and 9? It's in here somewhere. Okay, so this is 2 clues like this, right? Okay, so we know that the back one here, run of coloring must sum up to 11. And then this other coloring is either 15 or 17. Now it can't be 17. Oh wait, no, it could be 17 because it could be these 3. That is out of the 17. 15 would be just these 2. Regardless, this one is colored. We're gonna shade using. What is shade using the shade color? No, actually, no. That mixes in with the. I just want something a little bit different. I think blue should be okay. Okay, let's use blue. Just because we have a lot of like reddish colors around. 11 though. Thinking has to be this. How else do we add up to 11? Right, this is 12. We'll have to take this one, this one. Can't touch the 9, so yeah, it's gotta be these 2, which means this is an 8. And then for sure, we're grabbing, whoops, no, that's not what, this. For sure, Oh, sure, we're grabbing this color as well. At the least, we might grab this one as well. There's no cages here, so we just know there's a run of colors, but don't know what they add up to. Now this is 14 or 6. This could be an 8, but it could be 2 numbers that add up to 8, or 3 numbers that add up to 8. No, there's a 1 here already, so it's either this or this. Regardless, we are taking this. This is 32. 32 needs to be at least 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have another run of colors afterwards, I think, right? So it has to be like this, because is there always 2 runs? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We'll leave it for this for now. And then this is not a color. What should we use for not a color? Orange, okay? Sure, we'll use orange for now. Okay. Don't know these, don't know these. This one is a 12, don't know these. They are in pink shaded colors. Wait. If there is no, oh, maybe if it's colored, then it's a run of color. So this is okay. So this is just 2 colors. So this is 1 color here, and then the 3 represents unknown amount of non-coloring. Okay, that makes more sense. So in this case, there are two sets of coloring, and then we have a little in-betweeners. I don't know, I'm still a little bit confused. I've never been really good at Japanese sums. Okay, so this is 579. Now, I think this has to be a 1, no matter what, because it could be any of the ratios. And none of them won't work unless this is a 1, so let's just throw the 1 in there. We don't know what this ratio is, but this one corresponds to that. See, this corresponds with that being not a color. See, this one makes sense to me, so that means this would be a 5, I want to say. But we don't have the non-colors here, which is what's throwing me off. So I don't really know what's going on. Does this also mean maybe there's just no coloring here at all? I'm tempted to say yes. Just not super familiar with Japanese sum rules. Like, that would mean that there's no coloring here or here at all. We'll keep that in mind in case we need to come back to it. We can always delete this and put a 5 there and just to double check to make sure we got the assumption correct as well. Okay, let's go back to this 32, right? Because no, I was gonna say we needed a 2 to make 32 and 5, but that's not true at all. We could do it with like 28 plus 4. Is there a way to get to 28? Okay, well, when in doubt, take a look at some Sudoku. Some notes to make ourselves feel like we're making some progress. Okay. I guess the other thing we can think about is what are the outies, right? So we have a 32 sum in here minus the 5. So 45 minus 5 is 40, which means we need to exclude 8 from here. So this could be an 8, or these could be 2 numbers to add up to 8. We could have 3 numbers to add up. Sorry, 32 here, plus 5, 37, then we need 8 more. Well, we know at least it doesn't go all the way down here, so we can mark this orange. If this was, that's right, because both 2 and 3 are being used, so there's no way for 3 numbers to add up to 8. Okay, that makes sense to me. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Does mean that there's guaranteed to be a 4 inside of our 32 here. Is that helpful? Not really. 15 or 17. Could be any amount of numbers though. Hello, A-Long. How are you? Welcome. Yes, backseating is allowed. And I am starting to get stuck. Well, more likely I'm still not sure about the rule set, so I'm not very familiar with Japanese sums. There was a streamer back in the day I used to watch who loves doing Japanese sums. Love to pick her brain right now. There you go. All right. Okay, so the other thing is that this could be 5, 6, 7 if it is a Renban line. If it was a whisper, let's just think for a second. What if it's a whisper? Then a 9 would have to be on here, right? A 9 would have to be on here because yeah, okay. Yeah, because this can't be 1 or 2. And 2 has already been used, so 6 and 7 can't be in here either. So there would have to be a 9 in here. So 5, 6, 7, 9. And then 1, 3. Well, pretty much every single number is in here. All the numbers that are not already in that cage, or box rather, is already there. Okay. Where do we look next? See, I'm not jumping on this assumption just yet because I don't think it's going to get us anywhere. Oh, okay, that's not necessarily true. Okay, if we can assume that this clue means that there's nothing shaded here, right, then this is 15, so this is 5. This would be 5, this is 7, this is 5. This is 5. This 5 is probably what's significant, right? Because that means we need to get another 15 in here. But there's so many ways to do the 15. So again, I don't really feel like it's super significant. How about this 12? We need 2 numbers at least to make up 12, right? Yes, okay, okay. This is a good thought. Because there's two groups of shading within there. We have one group of shading here, and we need at least 2 numbers out of the 12, which means if it starts here, it goes here. If it starts here, it goes here. So this one's always shaded. So we know this much. Now, if this is the one, so 12, what do we have that adds to 12? We can have 3, 9, 3, 9, 4, 8, 5, 7. That's only if we do 2 numbers and not do 3 numbers. No, it's still very tricky. Don't likey. No likey. If there is a cage, these rules are just a lot. I think this cage that doesn't have a number means this just adds up to this number. Because it's 0 times 10 plus the number. I think in those cases, if it was me doing this, I would just literally put a 0 there, just so people would know. And I clarify that. The problem with doing the 5, 7, 5 here is that we're not going to get anything revealed either. Kind of annoying. Okay, well, if we suspect that this means this is not here. It could still be 3 digits, couldn't it? I was gonna say maybe this can't be a 9. But this could still be 3 digits, which will allow us to get up to 19. Man, we're making such good progress. And we got stalled. Pretty hard. Why, oh why? Okay, let's go back. Oh wait, we have this 14 that we didn't look at, did we? I think the main reason I didn't look at that is just because there's so many ways. Like this could be an 8, that's 14. Or it could be 2 numbers to add up to 8. And we already decided it can't be 3 numbers to add up to 8. But it could be 8. If it's 2 numbers to add up to 8, right? What could it be? It could be 3, 5. Okay, well maybe that's worth marking, right? This could be 8, or it's 3, 5. Pencil marking. This 3, 5 is kind of tentative. Maybe I'll just take that way. At the very least, we know that this is 3, 5, or 8. That much we know. I want to go back to this 32 as well. We know there has to be a 4 on this 32. We knew that already. And then we know the outies. So this could be an 8. Or it could be 2 numbers that add to 8. It could be 1, 7. That's it. So in here, we must have 4, 5, and a 6. 4, 5, and a 6. 4, 5, 6 is 15 plus 9 is 24, which means we only need 8. 4, 5, 6, and then 8, 8, or 2 numbers to add up to 8 and 8. That makes sense. I didn't look at the difficulty rating for this one. Should have took a Panthera one here. It's still 3 stars. Okay. We just suck. Do we want to bite the bullet? Just call it. Well, let's give it the old college try here. I just want to check. Oh. That puts all these in, at least. I'm just going to color these. We're going to make that assumption that these are indeed non-colored. Which means this has to be a thing. This has to be a thing. Now, this definitely cannot be a 9 anymore. What could it be? This can't be a 9. So this can't be... Okay, let's just put in all the numbers here. So we got 1, 3, can't be a 5, 6, 7, 8, and we already know it can't be 9. It can't be 17 either. So this can't be a 9 and 8. Can it be a 16, which will require this again to be a 9? So no, cannot be. Can it be a 13? If it's a 13, this would need to be 8 or 5. And if it's an 11, this would need to be 8 or 6. 8, 6, or 3. Okay. And this 12 here has a lot of candidates. But it seems like, are we any numbers guaranteed to be used here? 13. 13 requires 5, 8. I think 8's always being used here. 11. No, 5, 6. Doesn't have to, doesn't use the 8. Darn. Drat. This is using a low number. Can this still be a whisper? Now we know if it's a whisper, we have to use a 9 in the middle. And then these 2 low numbers next to it. So it can't be a whisper anymore. So this has to be 5, 6, 7. Leaves us with a 9 here. So this is either a 6 or a 7, which needs at least 2 numbers to add up into it. Could be 3. Does mean that this has to be a relatively low number. Like 1, 4. Can't be a 5 because 5's already been used here. 1, 4. Can it even be 1 actually? Well, yes, it could. Because if it's 3 digits, 3 digits is fine. Four color dots. We have 1, 2, 3. Already seen all 4 color dots. They don't scare me anymore. One, 3, 6, 7, 9. There is 1 digit left over that we haven't used here. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. Oh, this is worthwhile looking at, isn't it? This is a 20-something, which means with a 3 especially, and it's a 27 or 29. So we need at least 4 numbers, if not more. This bears looking at. If it's a 27, We need 4 numbers because 3 would make it 24. Then we need 7, 8, 9. Actually, no, 7's already been used, so we'll still need 5 numbers in that case. And then what are the outies? If it was a 27 plus 9, we'll require 9 out. Don't tell me if it's 9. 29 plus 11 will require 5 out. Okay, so I was thinking it would be a 7. It requires a 5 out. And we know at least this one can't be a thing. Same thing for here, if we're reading our Japanese sums correctly. Which we might not be. I don't know how this works. $17, this could just be a 9. 19 will require 1 extra. At least. These are not in cages, so they don't help at all. This implies that this is all connected, actually. That might be important. I think that's as much as we can do as well. But now, this one has to be the 1, right? No, it could be a 4. There's no 2, so this must be the 2. Oh, baby! In the middle of the pack. Now the blue dots means this is a 7. Oh boy. We have some numbers. Oh, stop the presses. What is a gray circle? Oh, just like random circle equals odd. That's hilarious. That is very random. Similarly, I think this is all together. And this is also another, so it can't be 4 long. So that's as long as it gets. We know what this means. There's 2 groupings, right? So they can't connect. This has to be like this. And now we have this equals 15. These 2 need to add to 13. So this has to be a 9. I didn't see the fog clearing, so I didn't get it right. Pretty sure this means there's 2 groupings. This is 15. This needs to add up to 15, yeah? Unless we can grab this number. That might be the case. We can probably grab that number. Darn it. So, my assumption about some of these might be wrong. Although this means this. Pretty sure that's still true. And yeah, this is still true. Okay. This one though could be blue. What numbers are left over here actually? That's probably a good number. Good thing to look at. Didn't eliminate anything. Oh, we get rid of 8 here. Oh, we have some lines. I have some new lines. Some new lines to look at. Can we eliminate possibly renbands from these? If this was a 9, this would need to be 8, 7 at least. This would have to be 8. This would have to be 7. This 9. This would leave us with nothing here, but it could be longer than that, so that's not particularly helpful. All right, well, we're back. We're back at the staring at the screen process again. Should think about this number. I don't think this can be a 2. You can argue with me, but you'd be wrong. The only other thing could be is a 6. Yeah? Yeah. I think that's why this cannot be a 9, because we need to add up to a 6 or an 8. So, we need to have a 1 in here, at the very least. 2s and 3s are not here. Which means this can't be a 6, right? If it was a 6, then 2 and 3, in fact, 2s are just completely gone from this, so this can't be a 6, this is an 8. Why are you even pretending? We know you're an 8. Okay? So now, again, 2s and 3s, in fact, 2s are used up again. Which means this has to be a 1, 3, 4, so this has to be the 3. And then this is a 1 and 4 again. Oh, wow. And now this needs to add up to 15. This is 5. This needs to add up to 10, which is 1, 9, 2, 1, 9, or 4, 6. One 4 is used here, so this cannot be a 1. Cannot be the 1, 7, so this has to be the 8, yeah? Yes. Cool. Okay. And then this extends all the way down here. Five, 6, 7. This has to add up to 10 as well. This is the other one. 1, 9, or 4, 6. This cannot be a 4, therefore this cannot be a 6. We don't know what the outies add up here to. But we have a 1 and a 4. That's a 5. That's an 8. 8 minus 27 is 19. We'll still need 3 numbers to do it, so that does color in. I'm assuming this is supposed to be like a dog or something, or maybe a rabbit. Rabbit. Oh, it's like a rabbit chew toy. Oh my gosh, these are the whiskers. Okay, okay. I see you. That's pretty cute. Okay. We have a 1 and a 4. This cannot be a 4. Now that we got the easy pencil marking stuff done, we look at, we have a 1, a 2, a 3, 4, a 5, 6, 7, 8. It's got to be right here, actually. Whoops, that's, there you go, 8. Oh, actually, wait. It could have been up here. Ooh. We got a little bit antsy there. We don't deserve that number, so we'll pretend that didn't exist. 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9s. Okay, well, what could this be? Okay. Nope. How about this? How about this? Look at this B. Lots of things. We know this has to have the 12. 12 could be 3, 9, 4, 8. 5, 7 works. That's it. These have to, I don't know. Can we eliminate 5 from here? 10, 13. This would have to add up to 14. It's doable. Shucks. Okay, let's think about these lines actually. These two lines. Can they be a Renban? So this could be a 3. 3 into a 4. This could be a 1. It could be a 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 2, or 5. 9 doesn't work. So there's no way to put an 8 here. 8 can go into 7, 6, 9, 7. Oh, this actually can't be a 7. So 8 and 9 doesn't work at all. So if it's a Renban, then this is fine. Up to here. Now if it's a Whisper, this can't be a 3. Then this needs to be a high number, which would have to be 7 or 9. That's all the candidates work here. This can't be a 4 if it's a Renban. This will have to be a 1. What's not used here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, all numbers have been touched. There are no shingles. Okay, how about this side? This side has less options. So, again, we got 2 and 5 for a Renban. And 9 doesn't work at all for Renban. Whisper wise, 3 doesn't work at all. But 9 does. 9 can go into 1 or 4. No, it can't go into 4. It can go into 1. And then this could be a 7. Can't be a 9 again. Okay. Oh, actually, no, this one doesn't work because 9 into 1 into 7 gives us nothing here. So this has to be the 3. Which means this is a 2 or 5. This cannot be a 3 anymore. So that loses all of that. And this one is a Whisper. Which means this has to be a 1. That is not a 3. 3 no longer exists here, which means, what was this adding up to? 12? So it can't be a 9. Okay. Where do we look next? Let's add up these numbers. Oh, this is still 8. That didn't change. 8 plus. What are the biggest things we can do here? 8, 9, and 7, 24. So we could get up to 32. We know that if it was a 7, 27, if this was 27 plus 9, this would need to be a 9. If this was 29 plus 11, this would need to be a 5. Okay. So therefore 6 is here or here. Is that helpful? How about this? Yes, okay, here. 8 plus 7 gives us only 15, so we do need a blue here. I'm guessing this needs to be blue too, to make it match. This is 14. This can't be a 9. When did I put in a 9 there? This can't be a 9. Oh no, it could be, because this could be 8, and this would be a 9. I want to assume they're symmetrical, but can't make that assumption. This number here. What are our candidates left over? 1, 3, 2, 6. So this could be 11, 12, 13, or 16. Do we need this 9, or can we have this 9? 9 will work with 16. Won't work with 11. Oh, here we go. This needs to add to 10. There's a 1 in here, so this cannot be a 9. This has to be. This, again, cannot be 9. This is now an 8. Yes, there we go. Now this is not 8, therefore this is blue. This adds up to 14, so this can't be a 7. These two need to add to 8, so this can't be a 2. Now we have 3, 5. This is a 6 in here. That is a 7. Does that affect anything else? This affects down here. That's a 5. This is a whisper, so both of those still work. 3, 5, 7, 9, and a 2. One, 3, 9. It's a triple. Get rid of 5, 7. Now this is 4, 8. Our leftover number is 7. This needs to add to 17 or 19. This is 12. So 5 would get us to 17. This now needs to 29. So the 5 on the outside. 2. Now this is a 12. So we need a 4 to get us to 16. It's a 2 over here. Oh, Jebediah Springfield. Oh no, that's summer day. Think we've done it. A lot of those thingies flying around. This is a 1 or a 7. 1, 9, or a 3? 3, you can go in there. That's a 1. Oh, man. That was a tough one. Got a little bunny toy here. Previous one, got a frisbee. If I had to choose, I'd probably go with the bunny toy, to be honest. I do like frisbee, but if I was a dog, I'd choose the bunny toy because you get to play with it more often. Frisbee, you got to go out to play, and then you got to have somebody to play with. can't just play by yourself. So that's my opinion. Cool boy.